welcome back to Kicking It with KK. I'm KK, and today, oh yeah, it's been so long since I've said that, but today we are going to be doing a cook with me. I'm going to be cooking my family a very, very delicious meal, and we're gonna bring you guys along with me, and you guys are gonna see me cook after a long time of seeing me cook. So you'll see the improvement. So let's go. Alright guys, so I'm all ready to start my cooking journey. I got my apron and everything on, and I'm about to start cooking. So let me tell you guys what I'm going to be cooking for dinner. So I'm going to be making some fried chicken, baked potatoes, cornbread, and corn on the cob, and it's going to be so good. And yeah, let's get started because it's starting to get later and I need to get cooking like now, like right now. So let's go. So guys, the first thing that's going to be happening is I started to preheat my grease for the chicken, so that way that could be getting hot and ready for when I put the chicken in. So the next thing I'm doing is washing off my potatoes with some warm water, because I know me, I like to actually eat the whole potato, like the skin and everything. So I have to make sure to wash it so that way it can be nice and clean and you're not getting anything nasty in your food. So now I'm gonna put my potatoes on a plate so that way I could start the marination process of these potatoes. So what I do is I put vegetable oil, like a top full on each potato, and then I'm gonna massage the vegetable oil in all of the potatoes and then put some salt on it so that way the outside can be nice and flavorful. So let's massage this in. So now I am going to be washing the chicken, and then I'm going to season it, and then I'm also going to see if the grease is ready for the chicken to be popped in. Okay, so now I'm gonna put the chicken in. Ooh, sizzle. We're gonna put in actually as many as we can. I'm gonna turn this down. this vinegar is gonna get in there. And now we're gonna start boiling our corn on the cob, and then we're gonna start our cornbread mix. So guys, I actually have my own recipe for my baked potatoes, and it's really good. So now what I'm gonna do is put them in the microwave, and on my microwave it actually says potato, and you get to choose how many you want on there. So I'm gonna have to put 5, and then it's gonna put a time. So now the potatoes are cooking, and then when they come out, we're gonna cut them open, put them in there for like another minute, and then we're gonna season it up and put a lot of things in there. So right now I have my water boiling for my corn on the cob, and I'm gonna put a little bit of salt in the water, and then we're gonna let the corn cook, and now I'm gonna start with the cornbread mix. Got our corn, and now we're gonna put it in the water. Start with our cornbread, so let's do it. So I got everything I needed for the cornbread, so I'm gonna be using 1 egg and 1/3 cup of milk, and then this mix of cornbread mix. It doesn't actually come with that much, so I guess this is gonna make enough for everyone to get like 2 eggs. So we're gonna get all of it in there, and I actually really love cornbread, so here's my 1 egg. Okay, put that to the side now. And now we're gonna add our 1/3 cup of milk, and I like to get my measurements perfect so that way there's no mishaps. Oh, I kind of spilled a little bit of milk. Okay, and now we're gonna mix together our cornbread mix. So our cornbread mix looks like cake mix, but that's okay. So now I'm gonna put it in the cupcake holders and pop it on in the oven. So guys, our chicken's actually coming along very well. It's not quite done yet. It looks pink on the camera, but I promise guys, this grease is brown. But yeah, it's gonna need like 10 more minutes at the most for our chicken. So yeah, we're gonna let that finish cooking. The potatoes are soon to be coming out of the microwave. We've got 4.5 minutes left, and so now it's actually time to cut our potatoes open, and I cut them open a specific way because it makes it just better. So oh, it's cutting through so smooth. Okay, so we cut straight, and then we cut right in the middle, like just not as much as you cut in the straight line, just like press it a little bit, and then we're gonna do it again. Oh my gosh, I'm burning my fingers, this is so hot. So we're gonna do it again with the other potatoes, because that way when it cooks on the inside a little bit more, it'll be nice and creamy. And I put butter, sour cream, pepper, chives, I put cheese. Sometimes I do bacon, but this time I'm not going to be. And yeah, so we're just going to continue the process of cutting. Still burning my fingers, guys. Okay, now we're done cutting, so I'm gonna put a little bit more oil and salt so it can get on the inside of the potato, so it can be nice and soft on the inside. So right now the oil is just soaking inside of the potato because of the way I cut it. So it's just going inside of the lines. And now this time I'm gonna actually poke the potatoes 12 times on each with a fork so it can cook thoroughly. We're gonna turn it as we cook. I don't know if you guys can hear the sizzle, but the potatoes are so easy to poke through because it's nice and soft. And we're only gonna put the potatoes in for like 30 seconds. And also, as the potatoes are being poked, it's also being flipped into the oil, which makes the outside nice and soft. That way you can also eat the skin. And make sure, if you guys want to try my recipe, make sure that you wash your potatoes good, because potatoes are not clean. And you have to do it exactly as you see to get the right and tastiest results. Okay, so now we're just gonna continue with the last potato of the poking. Alright, now we're done. Now we're gonna put it back in the microwave for 30 seconds. Alright guys, so the potatoes just came out, and now we're gonna actually open the potatoes up and start to do the process of marination. Okay, so I'm gonna open it up by kind of cutting a little bit deeper than how I did before, and it is very hot, so I might let it actually cool off before I start. Actually, that one just opened up so perfect. So let me just do the same thing. Okay, that's a big potato, so we're gonna need to cut a lot. All right, it's hot, so I'm gonna do that one last. I see that the smaller ones actually open up better. And the reason why I cut my potatoes like in 4 is because if you cut it like that, you can just take a piece of the potato piece by piece and just eat it. And can you guys see the smoke coming out of the potatoes? They are really hot. Alright, this one is gonna take a lot because it's really big. Trying so hard not to burn my fingers from these hot potatoes. Okay, I think I got it. Okay, they're open now. This is how they're looking as they're open. So now I'm gonna season them. So first I'm gonna cut some pieces of butter to put inside, and by the heat it's gonna be melted in like no time. So we're just gonna put like a skinny piece of butter in each potato. In there. That in there. And now the last piece we're gonna put in here. And now we're gonna just let the butter sit for like 15 seconds so it can actually melt, and then I'm gonna like actually season the potato. It's been about 15 minutes, so now I'm seasoning the inside with some pepper. Gotta get actually inside of the potato. I didn't quite get inside of that one. Okay, and then like I said, I have chives, but I'm gonna put that on top. So now I'm gonna add some cheese. We're gonna make these potatoes pretty tasty. Add the cheese on the potatoes. And I'm just using, what is it called? Cheddar jack cheese, which is mozzarella and cheddar. I'm a very messy cook, so But you know what they say, the messiest cooks have the best tasting food. So now, actually, let me grab a spoon for my sour cream to put inside the potato. Okay, got my spoon. We're gonna add some on top of each potato. Okay, looks like my cornbread's done. So we're gonna let the cornbread cool off in the oven while I finish up with the potatoes. The sour cream does not want to come off the spoon. Alright, let's get all of that. Okay, and the last one. Okay, now we're gonna add some chives on our potato. Whoa, that was a lot. Okay, the potatoes are complete. So guys, this is my recipe for the potatoes. They look really good and they're gonna taste really good and I can't wait to eat it. So guys, this right here is the food. I only have one piece of chicken right now because the other chicken is still frying. But just look, guys, my potato. So yeah, this is the dinner. It looks so good. Can't wait to smell.